Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Trackies, the return of Kerrica Hill. Almost a year to date, she picked up an injury in the women's 100-meter hurdles at the Racers Grand Prix and was out, not touching the women's 100 meters since then until last Saturday at the French Foray, where she came out and clocked a 12.99 seconds. And in my opinion, this heralds the return of Kerrica Hill. Now, this is her season opener, first hurdles race, as I said, in a year, and she clocks at 12.99 seconds, which for me definitely lands her right back in the conversation as an athlete that will be vying for a spot on the team to the Olympic Games. No, what's so amazing about this track is that Kerrica Hill is still a junior athlete. Now, I remember last season when she ran her personal best 12.75 seconds. And I remember when she did it around April last season. And I said back then, if she can do a 12.75 this early in the season, she's definitely going to go much faster. And y'all remember me doing videos talking about her shattering our national under 20 record, right? Because it's still held by Brittany Anderson. And I thought, hey, this is the season for Kerrica Hill to do some damage there. Unfortunately, Chakish, she picked up an injury and was not able to go ahead and live up to certain expectations for that 2023 year. However, it's 2024, different year, different athlete, and guess what, a stronger athlete as well. We saw her coming out running the 400 meters this season and clocked a really solid time over that 400 meters as well. So just off the back of that newfound strength, we knew that there was much more to come in the women's 100-meter hurdles. And guess what? She opens up her season running at 12.99 seconds. And for me, as I said, definitely puts her back in the conversation as we talk about now who will be on Jamaica's team to the Olympic Games. Now, clearly, they have to go to our national championships. She'll have to face off against the likes of a Danielle Williams, that is our fastest athlete so far this season. Also, Akira Nugent is there as well. Then she has to face off against our national record holder, that is both for again the seniors and the juniors, Brittany Anderson, that is also making her comeback. Plus the other plethora of female athletes that are in the conversation as well. The Megan Tappers are still there as well. There's so many athletes that are of quality in the women's 100-meter hurdles that she will have to contend against. But guess what, track is? The field is always hot in the women's sprints in Jamaica, and you have to just come in and be ready and run. And I think she's capable of being a phenomenal athlete even at the tender age here of 19. So if that said, track is she runs a fantastic run, as I said, to open up her season, running a 12.99 seconds at the French Foray. Janique Brown was second in that race and she ran a 13.23, and Amoy Brown was third and she ran a 13.31 seconds. Now, Chuck, is just to highlight a few other events at the French Foray. We had Sandrey Davison winning the overall 100 meters at the French Foray, and he ran a 10.19 seconds. And this was done in a negative 0.2 meters per second win. Sasha Dennis was second, and he ran a 10.25. Also in the same wind. I think they probably were in the same race, right? And then rounding out top three was Javon Dunkley, and he ran a 10.29 seconds. As I did state earlier on, Kishane was in this field. Unfortunately, he did pull up, and yes, we're wishing him all the best. Hopefully, it's not as serious. Wishing him speedy recovery. All right, so check is one final event that I want to touch on here from the French Foray, and it is the men's 400-meter open, where Demish Gay was the fastest athlete on the day. So he walked away with the win, running a 45.33 seconds. Wendell Miller was second, running 46 seconds on the nose, and DNJ Watkin was third, running 46.65 seconds. Now, for me, Demish Gay is, putting himself in a pole position as far as I'm concerned to hopefully make it to the finals at our national championships, of course, and vie for a spot on the team, not only individually, but clearly from a relay perspective. And guys, you know how Jamaica does things. Once you make it to the finals, you can pretty much, count on these athletes being a part of the team to the, Olympic Games. But guess what? If he's running the times, I have no issues there. So he clocks a 45.33 seconds here. So yeah, that was what happened here at the French Foray, or those were the notable performances from the French Foray. All right, so Chakis, let's switch focuses from the French foray and let's talk about the Meeting International Luca. I'm hoping that is how it's pronounced, where we had Omar McLeod taking part here in the men's 110-meter hurdles, which would be his second 110-meter hurdles race of the season. All right, so Chakis, I'm just going to let you take a look at the race and then I'm going to get back with the rest of my thoughts.
È buona la partenza, McLeod c'è, Togni non è partito male, poi cede a metà gara, McLeod in scioltezza sembra andare alla vittoria, prova a fare una buona parte di gara a San Fofanate, però
All right, so Trekkies, you saw the race. Straight off the bat, what I would say that this is a much better execution as far as I'm concerned in this second outing than he did in his first outing. No, in this particular race, he ran a time of 13.47 seconds, which is not as fast as he did in his first outing. But what I would say is for these particular meetings in Europe, I'm not sure the quality of the track. So sometimes the performance is clearly hindered by where you are actually running. What I would hope to see, hopefully soon, is Omar McLeod into some warmer weather, some place where conditions, would be better. Just not just from a weather perspective, but from a track perspective as well, to see what he'll be able to really put down on one of those better tracks. So yeah, check is just based on this execution, I would say Omar McLeod looks much better race by race. This is just his second race in, and he looks this much better technically. I remember the first race he hit a few hurdles as well, and just looked a bit unsteady going over the hurdles. But for this particular one, he looked much better in my opinion, clearing the hurdles and again going away for what I believe was a stronger performance and a stronger win. Even though again the time does not indicate that. But again, this definitely says that Omar McLeod is 100% back and in the conversation for a spot on the team to, Paris, right? So hopefully I'll see Omar McLeod in, a high key meet someplace, running against some tougher competition, in some warmer weather, as I said, better conditions. And let's see what kind of times he'll be able to get. But until then, Chuckies, I think this is a good look from Omar McLeod running a meeting record here at this particular meeting, to walk away with what I believe was a very, very solid win. Anyway, Chuckies, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What did you think about this particular run from Omar McLeod? Like the video, of course, and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.